besties, I hope you are having the most amazing day today. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your patience and all of your kind words the last couple of weeks as I've been so busy with my wedding and my honeymoon and just all of the things. I am back, but I am crispy. Alright, but it was just such an amazing month and I'm so grateful for you and your patience throughout that time. As a gratitude from me to you, I wanted to offer 10% off of all of my 1-hour private tarot readings that are going to be done via Zoom at www.marinatarot.com. They are only applicable for my 1-hour readings through the month of March 1st to March 31st. I'm going to give 10% off using the code GRATEFUL, GRATEFUL, GRATEFUL on my website. So definitely check that out. I love you cuties so much, and thank you again for all of your kindness, your love, and your support. I love you endlessly. Mwah. I'm also doing something kind of fun this month. Well, I don't know if it's going to be fun yet, but we're going to try it out both on YouTube and Instagram, since I know that some people don't have one platform or the other, where I'm going to be bringing back my cards of encouragement, and I'm going to try to do it every single day for the month of March, because I know that I've been told from a lot of people, like not just from my videos but just videos in general, that tarot pick a card videos can sometimes be a little long to sit through if you're just needing like a quick pick me up, a quick message from spirit, and you don't have the time to sit through a 30 to 45 minute reading, which is totally understandable. So back in October of 2021, I started doing these, and so many of you loved them and reached out to me and let me know how much you loved them. So we are bringing them back for the month of March, and we'll see how they go and see how we like them. But look out for that both on Instagram and YouTube. YouTube will be under my shorts, Instagram will be under my reels. My Instagram is the exact same as my YouTube, Lives Light, and vice versa. All right, so look out for daily cards of encouragement, and I love you, and I will see you cuties very soon. Bye. Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Liv, and we do weekly pick a card videos here every week on this channel. So if you like what you see, definitely be sure to subscribe and hang around. And if you are returning, hello, I am so happy you are here. Thank you so much for coming back and being a part of this family. I truly am so grateful for you and your I was about to say your attendance, but that sounds weird. Your being here does not go unnoticed. So hi, hello, welcome. Before we hop into today's video, I wanted to let you know that I do have a Patreon, which is Lives Light. You can check it out by typing in Lives Light into the Patreon browser, or you can click on the description, find the link that says join the Patreon family, and it'll take you right there. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about today's video. So today we are doing a urgent message from your spirit guides. This is just a highly requested video at the moment, and I really just feel like it's something that we all kind of need to hear. When I am filming this, it is March 2022, but this is going to be a timeless video, so whenever you are seeing this, I have set the intention that this video is meant to find you. At least some part of it is meant to find you. So let's go ahead and look at the piles we have here today. If you are new to pick a card style format of readings, you can pick a pile based on the stones you see laid on top of them, the cards you see down below, the numbers 1, 2, or 3. You can go to the description and see if your lucky number is next to the time code. Say, for example, number 1 is 555. Maybe that's your lucky number and you might want to click on it, etc. You can take a few deep breaths and ask your guides to show you which pile you should listen to in this moment. Really whatever resonates with you. All right, so the first pile is going to be pile number 1. I have pen marks all over my hands and my nails are not done. It is what it is, okay? Pile number 1 is this beautiful magic opalite egg. The thing that is so cool about this egg, we have fire here so I can show you. When you hold it over light, like this, you can actually see that it changes colors and it almost becomes like iridescent, and then when you hold it in the dark, it's like this beautiful baby blue color. And so this is called a magic egg, and I just love it. It brings me so much joy. Here, I'll move the candle closer for you so you can really see it. Oh my gosh, you see that? That is so cool. So you can really see it in its full effect. Same thing in sunlight or daylight, etc. So this is going to be pile number 1. It's also pretty cool because it is in the shape of an egg, but I feel like you can even see almost like an embryo in here. Obviously that's not what it is, but it just looks like that to me, which makes me feel like the egg vibe, the egg energy is even cooler. So that's going to be pile number 1 with the magic opalite egg. It's hard to get the egg to stay in one spot, so bear with me. me. Pile number 2 is this green fluorite heart palm stone. This one is a very beautiful stone as well. It has a lot of green and purple hues in it. This is the back side, or I guess I don't even know what is the back. I guess whichever way you're holding it, it's going to change the perspective. But it is this beautiful green fluorite heart here. The final pile for today is this gorgeous selenite palm stone here. This is one of my favorite stones as well. Selenite is very cleansing, very healing, and it reminds me of like a dragon scale. Look how freaking cool that is. Oh my gosh. So this is going to be pile number 3's pick, this beautiful selenite palm stone. So again, we are just tuning into the energy of an urgent message from your spirit guide. This could really be about spirit guide or guides. This could really be about anything that's been a pressing issue for you lately. Career, love, finances, you know, manifestations, really whatever has been going on with you. Just kind of focus that energy. I'm going to give you some time with some music. During that time, you can ask your guides to speak loudly, to speak clearly to you, and really show you which pile you're meant to hear and the messages you're meant to gain from this reading. All right. So I'm going to give you some time with some meditation music to chill out and vibe out and pick your pile, and I will see you cuties for your pile pick. Pile number 1 with our beautiful magic opalite egg here. I just can't, like, I think this is one of the coolest things, I swear. Okay, so this is our magic opalite egg here. Let's go ahead and see. To start off our reading today, I pulled some dragon oracle cards for you. These are the dragon wisdom deck. As always, all of the decks I use in today's reading are going to be linked down below, except for one, and I will get to the reason why when we get there. All right, but we are going to be using the dragon wisdom decks to start. I just pulled 2 cards to kind of gain our general energy of what to expect, and then we're going to go into the live shuffle. All right, so let's go ahead and see. The first card you got here today is death, and the second card you got today is love. Very interesting. I feel like these are polar opposites, and I feel like this is a very good message to talk about. So the death card is very similar to death in tarot, but if you can notice, there's like a super happy smiley dragon on the card. This is not a scary card. This is not a sad card. I feel like often as humans, we view death, especially me, like I have a fear of death. Honestly, I'm working on it, but I feel like a lot of us view death as, you know, this horrible thing to dread, to fear, to worry about, to live our life a certain way because we're always in worry of it. But death, and again, this death is not necessarily literal. This is metaphorical in nature. And what this is saying is that death represents endings, right? And endings are, first of all, endings are inevitable. There are things that are going to end in this lifetime, because if something never ends, you don't really have the opportunity to grow from that, okay? And again, I'm definitely not feeling like this is any kind of literal death. This really just seems to me like a metaphorical ending, a representation for an ending of something. You know, we are talking about an urgent message, so this could be a very pressing matter for you. Maybe you've had the desire to switch up your career lately, or, you know, leave somebody that is not serving you, or just switch up some aspect of your life. And I feel like you kind of know that an ending is coming of something, whether it's an ending of a certain relationship that's been going on too long, an ending of a certain mental, like, mental behavior, or like a behavior that's been going on too long, like something that has not been serving you personally, that has been going on too long, or just like a career, whatever it looks like. I feel like you know that there is something in your life. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. I do not think this is a surprise. Excuse me, I do not think this is a shock, okay? And I actually just started coughing when I said that. And so I do feel like maybe this connection that you're in, or this job that you're in, or this thing that you have to leave or you want to leave is probably suppressing you, because my throat is, my cough was coming from my throat chakra and it felt very restrictive and very restraining. So that kind of shows me that this situation you're in may be one where you feel a little bit restricted and a little bit restrained. And Spirit is saying no more, all right? You are able to be free. You are able to leave what is not serving you. And this ending is coming naturally. So it's kind of one of those things where if we don't choose to make the ending, it might come either way. But if we don't choose to make it, it might come in a way of like, you know, I'll give my example. When I was avoiding leaving my job for so long, it kind of came naturally with the sense of I got injured and I physically could not work at that job anymore. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes Spirit puts in the work for us if we are unable to, but I do see an ending coming, and it's definitely not one to be feared. It's not one to worry about, because the Death card here is a very happy, very smiley dragon. And this is a comforting card saying, yes, endings happen, but endings always bring beginnings, right? Endings happen because you're ready to evolve. You're ready to move past what has not been serving you, and you're ready to welcome in a new energy, and it's absolutely beautiful. You also got the Love Dragon here, almost like meeting that polar opposite energy. This bright, vibrant, beautiful pink dragon is here reminding you again that this ending is coming so you can welcome in a new. This ending is coming so you can either welcome in new literal love, okay? If this is a romantic connection for you, you might be ending this relationship because you're deserving of higher vibrational love in your life, all right? But if this is not a relationship or anything like that, the Love Dragon is here to remind you of kind of seeing that energy in all things. And again, I'm just getting that message to go back and remind you that endings are once again the start of something new. The ending of one thing equals the beginning of another. And there's this beautiful card in the Affirmators deck that talks about going with the flow and understanding that, like, when endings happen, it's okay to kind of mourn, you know, what happened, and you know what, be like, okay, you know what, that ended and I was kind of sad, but now I can look towards tomorrow and look towards this higher vibrational energy that's coming ahead. And that is what the Love card is saying here. It's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay to feel sad about leaving, even if you know that leaving was the best choice for you. It's okay. And then it's just saying, whenever you feel ready, start to kind of bring that love back into your life, seeing things glass half full again, really finding the beauty in the day-to-day life. I recently started doing The Magic Again, which is a book by Rhonda Burns. Am I saying her name right? Yeah, Rhonda Byrne. I just look because the book is on like my literal bed right now, and I will link it down below for you as well, pile number one. And it's all about getting back into the attitude of gratitude and really just looking for the positive things that are in your life. And it already has started to change my life again, and I'm only on day 2. I've already done this practice once before, and it really switched my attitude. And I kind of getting that message for you as well, as like really focusing on understanding that this change is happening for you, not to you, and trying to find the positives in this energy, all right? Because I really do feel like it's coming to bless you, and it's coming to bring higher vibrational energy into your life. And right now, if you don't feel that way, ask Spirit to show you more clearly exactly what it is that you are needing to release so that you can welcome in the new, all right? The next thing we're going to do is go in with the Mermaid Tarot here. Spirit, what do we have to say for our beautiful pile number 1 with our opalite egg here? Oh my gosh, that one fell off and made a little ding noise. Did y'all hear that? Cute. Okay, 6 of Swords. What else do we got? You know, the one that made the ding? Do you see what card it is? See, listen, I know that live shuffles are not for everybody. You can't recreate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck? You saw it fly off. You saw the ding. And you know what card it was? Death. Whoa. Okay. All right. Sheesh. All right. You also got Ace of Cups over here. You got a lot of cards. Bear with me. I'm trying to set them all out. 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to redo all of this. And you got the Star. Give me 1 second to come back and rearrange this. It's driving me crazy. All right, we are back. Sorry, I got like overwhelmed by how many cards I pulled for you. I wasn't expecting such an array. Excuse me, and I just didn't know where to put them all. I got like immediately overwhelmed. All right, starting off hot with the freaking Death card. I'm not going to re-harp on everything I just said because I will be a broken record, but just know that there is definitely something in your life that I think is ready to come to a natural end, a natural close. And if you've been having a hard time releasing, if you've been having a hard time saying no or letting letting go, even though you know that you need to say goodbye. I am being told to just ask your spirit guides to help ease the pain, because they want to be there for you. They want you to lean on their shoulders. They want to help you carry this burden, but they cannot do so unless we ask them. And then once we ask them, we still have to be open to receiving their love, receiving their empathy and their kindness. So if you're having a hard time letting go, if you're having a hard time saying that goodbye, ask them for help and they will help you. All right, we have two different energies here, and this is what we were saying, polar opposites. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of separate this from what I'm seeing. I really feel like this is embodying all of the death card and possibly the connection we were speaking about. This is embracing all of the love energy and what's going to kind of come when this ending ends, and or when this thing ends. And why is because Spirit is really wanting you to see what you're going through in clear, concise details, and then also see what comes when you say goodbye. All right. So starting right off the bat with the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups is the card of sadness and loss and grief. So I definitely, and it is cups, and you did get quite a few water signs as well. So this definitely could be a relationship for you. This could be one that may be a lover or a best friend or something. And there may have been a literal loss of this person, or maybe it was just you guys stopped talking, you guys broke up, whatever it is. Or maybe you feel like you need to break up and you're having a really hard time with it. A message I am getting, and this could be stupid specific, so if this does not vibe with everybody, absolutely no worries, and just let it go. Okay, let it go, take it and throw it away. But I'm definitely getting a one specific vibe of somebody who maybe went through a breakup, and maybe possibly it wasn't your choice. And I feel like this is a breakup that you knew was coming for a while. This could be a friend breakup, this could be a lover breakup, this could be a platonic breakup. I don't know. Okay, it's not my story to tell, but I do definitely am getting that vibe of a breakup energy. And I feel like even though you knew this wasn't serving you, even though you knew it just like wasn't working out, it still hurt you to say goodbye, and you still weren't ready. And so there is that like holding on, that clinging on to it. Like, maybe we can make this work. Maybe we can figure it out. Maybe we can get back together. Let's keep talking. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Like almost like pleading for them to kind of stay in your life. And first of all, my love, you don't need to do that, okay? Because you are deserving of something that is really going to serve you. Second of all, though, I want to tell you, feel your feels. And what I mean by that is like, allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to sit in your emotions. Don't project it onto the other person, because that's not cool, but allow yourself to feel your emotions within yourself. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to laugh, laugh. If you need to go and look at the pictures and just sit in the moment for a second, that's okay too. Like, let yourself feel your feelings. Just don't project them onto this person. And if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling worried, ask your guides, especially with the depiction here. Wow, actually, I'm not even joking. I will show you up close and personal, but all of the first three cards have a seal involved. Yes, these are the Mermaid Tarot, but I've never seen that many like right off the bat, and you have three seals involved on the very first three cards. So this is definitely telling me that you have a spirit animal here who is trying to talk to you, and maybe an interesting one. I don't think I've ever thought about the seal as a spirit animal, but the seal is a spirit animal, and they're wanting to connect with you and talk with you. And if that is resonating with you, reach out to that spirit guide, because they want to talk with you and work with you through this. So allow them to be there for you. But even if you don't want to connect with the seal, whatever resonates, that's totally okay. But just know that your spirit guide is wanting you to kind of lean on them, quite literally hug them, and let them be there for you, okay? You also got the Six of Swords here, and this is the second seal we see right off the bat. Excuse me, what this is showing me as well, you also got 5, 6, 7. That's so funny. What this is showing me as well is that this could definitely be something that has gotten you in your thoughts. All right, I feel like this is something that has really been weighing heavy on your mind. I feel like maybe you're someone who's been overthinking this and thinking, what could I have said differently? I should have said this. Maybe there's a little bit of that vindictive energy of, oh, that would have been a perfect opportunity to say X, Y, and Z. Why didn't I say it? Man, I missed my opportunity, or like whatever. All right, but Spirit is saying just go with the flow. Again, I'm literally getting the visualization of that affirmators card. I almost want to grab it because I have the affirmators deck over here, and I want to grab it because it's just, I can't stop thinking about it, and I can't stop quoting it, because the Six of Swords is quite literally exactly what I was talking about when I was thinking of this card, which is like, go in the flow of change. Change is inevitable. Change is going to happen regardless if you want it to or not. The only thing we can really control with change is how willing we are to let it happen, and how much we're going to resist it, and how much it's going to hurt. All right, Wow, I just pulled it out and it fell into my lap. The card is called Impermanence. Life is always changing and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through the hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity, okay? I'm actually gonna leave this card out for you because I couldn't stop thinking about it, and the Six of Swords gives me this exact vibe. Go through the changes with flow. Easier said than done, I totally understand, but as best as you can, go through these changes with flow and with ease, because it's really going to benefit you. I know that's frustrating to say, and I know it can be even more frustrating to hear, but there is change that is happening, and the biggest thing that we can do is go with the flow. There's a song by Stick, S-T-I-C, called Trust the Universe, and it literally talks about going with flow, right? Like, I don't know what the forecast holds, but I know to adjust to the weather. We don't always know what tomorrow, next week, next month, next year is going to hold for us, but what we can control is how we go with it. Are we going to force it, resist it, fight it? Are we going to go with the flow of it? All right. The Three of Swords here, I'm really getting that this was a person. Again, it definitely does not have to be. That could be for a very specific energy. If this is a job or a behavior or whatever that you're trying to change or say goodbye to, that totally is fine too. But I do feel like this could be a person, because the Three of Swords represents like heartbreak and betrayal. And I definitely am getting that vibe here. I feel like someone did you dirty, or at least it feels that way to you. I feel like you feel like someone kind of betrayed you, betrayed your trust, betrayed your energy. Maybe they just are not treating you right and you're just sick of it, is another energy I'm getting. You're just like, you're done. You're like, okay, I'm done. We don't need to keep this connection. We don't need to say goodbye, but it's still hard to make that choice. You know what I'm saying? But the Three of Swords, as you can see, even though it's the card of heartbreak, even though it's the card of like, you knew someone did you dirty, they're still crying, they're still feeling remorseful. So it can still be hard to say goodbye, even when you know, right? And that's what I'm saying here is like, I know you know. I feel that energy that you know. What I'm saying here is not a shock. What I'm saying here is not like some groundbreaking, all-knowing information. This is something that you know. This is something that you're like already aware of. It's been in the back of your mind, and I'm probably pissing you off because I'm bringing it up, okay? And you were like, Liv, I did not come for this reading for you to tell me to end this thing I've been avoiding. I know. And again, you don't have to take anything I say, and you don't even have to watch this video, but I would recommend listening to your guides because they're trying to walk you through this. If you went through this betrayal, if you went through this heartbreak, if you went through this energy of like, why are you treating me so crappy when I do not deserve to be treated this way? No one deserves to be treated this way. Your spirit guides are reminding you exactly. No one deserves to be treated that way. You don't deserve to be treated that way. You deserve to be in a relationship or a connection or a friendship or a platonic ship with someone that respects you, uplifts you, encourages you, deserves you, like desires you. Like you deserve that. And if you can tell the chromatic energy, it's literally dark to bright. And I just feel like maybe this relationship kept you kind of suppressed. Maybe this friendship kept you kind of like, I don't know. I just get a suppression energy. I get a fearful energy. And babe, it's time to say goodbye. And I know that that's hard to hear. And again, you don't have to take my advice in any way, shape, or form, but your guides are suggesting it's time to kind of say goodbye to this energy that's not been serving you. And I think you know what it is, okay? Especially with the double deaths here. Can't get louder than that. Then we're going to hop into the second half here. And this is really what I am seeing as like the reinforcement for this ending. I know endings can be hard, but your guides are trying to show you, just like the Impermanence card here. I understand and take comfort in knowing that more amazing good things come my way. More amazing, wonderful things lie ahead of what happened here, all right? This is the dark time. This was a hard time, but there is beauty upon the horizon, and that's truly what I'm seeing here for you. You got the Star card. I really feel like you're going to be coming back into your own personal power. All right, the Star card also is a sign of the Aquarius, so I might have some Aquarius cuties tapping in here. Hello, fellow Aquarius, or I'm Aquarius sun. I love you guys so much, but I definitely am getting the energy of coming back into your personal power. Like I was saying, I felt a lot of suppression. I felt like maybe you couldn't dress the way you wanted, act the way you wanted, talk to who you wanted, be who you wanted to be, go after the dreams you wanted to have when you were in this relationship with this one person, or this one, it doesn't have to be one, this could be a family, this could be a group, like a group hang, whatever. But I just feel like this is the energy of coming back into your own power. And it's honestly so beautiful because the star is within themselves. The star is confident with who they are. The star embraces every aspect, every being, every act, like every speck of who they are. They embrace it, they nourish it, and they are loud and proud about it. And that's really what I'm seeing for you as well. Is I think you're going to come back into your power. I feel like you're going to be able to be who you've always wanted to be. If you felt like you had chains weighing you down in this last connection, those chains are now going to be free, and you can run as fast as you want. You can fly as far as you want. You can be who you've always wanted to be without restriction. The Seven of Pentacles here, it's very interesting depicted this way on this card. I am getting one very specific message, so I know for a fact this is not going to be for everybody. If this is for you, take it. If it's not for you, please throw it away, okay? I do not think this is for everybody. But with the Seven of Pentacles here and the way it's depicted on this card, I'm even getting the energy that maybe this connection was one that maybe you wanted to have children, or you wanted to start a family. And it doesn't have to be literal children, but maybe you wanted to, like, maybe you saw life with this person. Maybe you thought you were going to have a home and children or fur babies and start planting roots. And maybe that didn't happen, or they weren't able to give that to you, and it created heartbreak. And what I'm seeing is this next energy, the new future in your life, is going to be with those friends, those family members, those loved ones, whoever it was for you, that are going to support you, that are going to be ones that you can put roots down with, you can see yourself having a future with, and it's going to be one that's going to pay off. All right. Second energy there, because I know that was one specific person. So if you're listening, hello. And if that wasn't you, no worries. Okay. Because the other message of the Seven of Pentacles is really starting to see your hard work pay off, and really like putting in the roots, putting in the work to see and plant the roots to see them start to grow. And this is, again, I think a metaphor for putting in time to yourself, putting in energy towards yourself. Again, you're going to come into your knowing again. You're going to come into who you've always been. I feel like you've been kind of suppressed. Maybe you're going to find new ideas of making income. Maybe you're going to find new ideas of just like creating security for yourself. Financial security is a word I'm getting. If this person made you feel like that was the only way you could have financial security, dunzo, okay? You are your own person. You are your own manifestor, and you are your own creator of the universe. So create that freaking abundance wherever you go. Yes, please. All right. But I definitely am seeing the energy of you understanding and needing that this is time to really prioritize and focus on you, prioritize and focus on really focusing, I can't say the word focus enough, Liv, really prioritizing and focusing on what you actually want to grow, and putting your energy and time there. Whether it's a new job, you want to see that grow and succeed, put your energy and time there. Whether it's a relationship you want to see grow and succeed, put your energy and time there. Whether it's a self-love energy, like whatever it looks like for you, just really spend that quality time, money, love, and energy there. You also got the Ace of Cups to end this reading, and this is so beautiful because the Ace of Cups is a cup of bounty. All right, there are so many new connections on your horizon. There is so much love on your horizon. There's so many new relationships on your horizon. If you were with someone that told you, oh, you think you can be with somebody else, like you think someone's going to be interested in you, you think you're going to ever find other people like me, absolutely not, like I'm the one and only you'll ever have, they were wrong. All right, you have a bounty of new connections lying right ahead of you with the Ace of Cups here, and it's beautiful and exciting, and I'm so excited for you. The Ace of Cups also represents like new ways of being and just new opportunities. I really feel like Spirit is trying to show you that yes, it's hard now. Yes, it may hurt now, but when you're going through this healing, when you're going through this ending, only like, I don't know why I said that, I'm sorry. When you're going through this love and when you're going through this healing, so much joy, beauty, abundance, exciting new opportunities lie right ahead of you. All right. These cards we're going to use today, these are the only ones that are not going to be linked because these are no longer in production anymore. And my mom actually hodgepodged these together for me. I've had them, well, I shouldn't say that. She had them and I stole them ever since I was like 2 years old. So they are very important to me, but they are no longer in production. So I can't send a link for you. I mean, I could probably send it, but it'd be like $100 in one item, and I don't want to do that to anybody. So let's go ahead and see what other messages we have for our beautiful pile number 1 with our magic opalite egg here. Spirit, please tell us what else do we have for our beautiful magic opalite egg pile number 1. Oh my goodness. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Yes. All right. I'm going to put this over here because that's where I'm feeling the vibe. I really do feel like this new connection you're going to have. And the reason I'm saying new is because that's what I'm picking up on. Okay. This new friendship, this new connection, they're going to want to love you endlessly. They're going to want to give you the love and the care and the support you've always desired. And maybe at first it's going to feel foreign. Maybe you're going to be like, what did you do wrong? People only give to me when they're trying to make up for something. healing. That's who I was, right? Because I was in a very gaslit relationship where if someone was doing something nice for me, it was only because they really messed up. And so letting myself receive with my current wife was really hard, like really, really hard. And it can be at first. It can feel like a red flag when someone gives to you because you're like, I know what that means. Like, what are you lying to me about? What are you not telling me? But no, all right, this person wants to be honest with you. This person wants to love you. And when they try to love you, when they try to give you that loving care, definitely allow yourself to receive it, all right? You also got blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm trying to figure out where I want to place these. Sorry. Absolutely, it's going to bring great change. Is it going to feel like that immediately? Maybe not. Maybe at first it's going to feel like really, really crappy because you're going to have to go through this ending. It doesn't say a major, easy life change, okay? Just a major life change is going to bring you a great blessing. And I do think this major change is going to be the ending of whatever has not been serving you. The thing that I feel like you know. Okay, I feel like this ending happening is going to bring a lot of blessings in your way. The card that flew over here is rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. This is kind of the energy I was talking about before of like letting yourself feel your emotions and letting yourself feel your feelings. If you need to take a break when you're going through this healing, allow yourself to do so. I'm also getting the message of being kind with how fast you heal. That's a very loud message I'm receiving right now. Be kind with how fast you heal on this journey. If you don't heal immediately, if you're not immediately happy and immediately over and just totally fine, that's okay too. That's actually very, very normal. So rest during this healing journey. When you're saying goodbye to this ending, it doesn't mean it's not going to hurt still. All right. I've had to say goodbye to friends and people that I've loved so dearly, and it hurt, but I knew it was best for honestly all parties involved. But it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, and it doesn't mean it's easy. So take the time to rest, take the time to heal through that energy as well. What other cards do we have for our beautiful pile number 1 with our magic opalite egg here, Spirit? Do you have any other messages for our beautiful pile number 1 with our magic opalite egg here? You got to accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Your spirit guides are a little sassy. I'm not gonna lie, but like in a super cute way. My spirit guides are also sassy, so I feel a lot of kinship when I also see sassy spirit guides, because I'm just like, I get you, I know you, I feel you, all right? But your spirit guides are a little sassy. They're like, yo, you keep saying you're coming to this video, you're asking for our guidance. We're trying to help you, so listen to them and ask them for help, all right? And when you ask them for help, if you ask them to show you, you know, how to end this, listen to them if they tell you the answer, because often what happens with me is I'll ask my spirit guides for help, but if it's not what I want to hear, I don't listen. I'm like, I didn't ask to hear that. Like, I wanted you to tell me something different. And then I get frustrated and I don't take the advice, and then I just feel annoyed, right? So if you want to accept your spirit guides' help, ask, listen, and then allow yourself to receive. They want to help you. They want to communicate with you. They're trying to resonate with you. They're trying to speak with you. So open up and let yourself receive that energy, because you deserve it, all right? You deserve to receive that loving, healing energy there, okay? The last cards we're going to use for today, I'm getting the energy to pull one more deck for you. So we're going to go ahead and go back in with the affirmators here. Spirit, do you have any other messages for our beautiful pile number 1 with the opalite here? Okay, you got get centered. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom of I have the wisdom and the tranquility of favorite animal, holding a magical item, floating through space on a piece of furniture. Okay, it's like a little, what are those called? Oh my God, what are those called? Oh man, I listened to this whole podcast episode about how those were created and I can't even remember what they're called right now. Whatever, but it's like those little like fill in the blank things. All right, when you get overwhelmed, when you get stressed out, your guides are giving you another way of kind of grounding and getting centered, as well as resting. You also got the inspiration card. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. And I love that, because we also got the star card here, which in my opinion is just like the epitome of like self-appreciation and self-reflection. And I feel like the inspiration card here is going to come when you're going through this journey of healing. Like I said, I really do feel like once you heal from this, it's going to awaken so many new ideas, so many new opportunities, and so much growth for you. And it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm so excited for you to go through this journey. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So be welcoming, or be open and welcome to the new inspiration, the new ideas, the new creativeness, the new flow that comes with you when going through this healing journey. All right, pile number 1, I hope this resonated with you, and I hope this brought you some kind of clarity and some kind of healing. If it did, please feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know. Commenting on my channel, subscribing, and giving a thumbs up make a huge difference for me and my channel's growth. So if you would like to contribute in that way, I would really appreciate it. I wanted to remind you that I do have a Patreon, which is Liv's Light. I also do offer private one-on-one tarot readings done via Zoom at www.marinastarot.com. And please don't forget, for the entire month of March 2022, I am offering 10% off all of my 1-hour private tarot readings done using the code GRATEFUL. All right, don't forget that from March 1st to March 31st, use coupon code GRATEFUL for 10% off. I also do accept both tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Tips and donations are never expected nor required, just received with so much joy, love, and gratitude, and are one of the main reasons I'm able to honestly continue to pump out content for you guys and to pursue this full time. So thank you so much, those of you who have left a tip or donation. It means the world to me, so thank you so much. And last reminder, what is my last reminder? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh, my last reminder is that I am also doing these daily shorts, these daily card of encouragements, both on YouTube and Instagram. Both my YouTube and the Instagram handle is Liv's Light, and I do just 60-second cards of encouragement. If you need a quick pick-me-up, definitely check those out. I'm doing them every single day for the month of March. All right, pile number 1, I love you, I appreciate you, I am so incredibly grateful for you. Thank you so much for all of your love and your support and just being a part of this wonderful family that we have here. I am so happy you are here. Thank you so much for being here. As always, remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright, and I will see you cutie patooties for my next video. All right, pile number 2 with our gorgeous green fluorite heart here. This is the only piece of fluorite I own, and I just think it is so beautiful. I don't know, I love it. I don't know if anybody else feels this way about this stone, but it just feels so comforting to me. Like, I love holding this in my hand. So wonderful choice, pile number 2. So before we go into the rest of the reading, I did pull some main energy cards for you just to kind of see what we're working with for this pile. All right, the first cards we're using are going to be the Dragon Wisdom Oracle cards here. As always, all the decks I'm going to use are going to be linked down below, except for the exception of one, which we'll talk about when we get there. So if you would like to check out any of the decks yourself, they'll all be linked down below for you. So let's go ahead and see the cards we got for you today. The first card you got is Fire Chalice. I'm going to move your little fluorite up a bit. Nutrition and gratitude. All right, let me see if these are even. I feel like I can't ever tell if I'm crooked or the camera's crooked. All right, 3 very different energies here, but we love to see it. I feel like we have a lot of people maybe tuning into this pile because there's just so many different energies here. So starting off with the Fire Chalice, actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm being called to start off with the Nutrition card, then we're gonna hop back to the Fire Chalice. Starting off with the Nutrition card here, this is just a card that represents really tuning in and listening to your body. If you've been having any kind of health issues, if you've been feeling ill or sick in any way, shape, or form, definitely tune into this card, because this is the card of nutrition in the sense of listening to your body. I've talked about this many times on my channel, how I feel like healthy is kind of a relative term as well as unhealthy. And I really think that healthy is dependent on the person who's speaking about it, because what's healthy for me might not be what's healthy for somebody else. For example, I've known many people in my life that went keto, and I tried going keto at one point in my life, and it seriously made me so ill. And my doctor was like, never do that again. All right, like there's certain things that people do and it's healthy for them or it's good for them in the moment or whatever. And then some things it's really unhealthy for other people. So whatever nutrition looks like to you, and to be honest with you, the biggest nutritional advice I ever really take into my life, like the biggest piece I take with me, is to do what my body asks for. honestly, like, view your body as you would a loved one, or a loved, like, someone that you love, an animal that you love, like a pet or something like that. If your body is wanting to go on a walk, if it's saying, Liv, I hurt, I'm tired, I want to go up, I want to stand, take me outside, listen to it. If it's saying, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, I want to rest, can I please sit, please, 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 listen to it. If it's like, please feed me something, you know, green and you know, raw and delicious, listen to it. And if it's like, give me the most decadent piece of chocolate cake, listen to it. Listen to your body. Make a connection with your body. Bond a relationship with your body. So much of us, like so many of us, myself included, that I know have such an unhealthy like connection with our body and connection with food. And honestly, it happens. All right, it happens. So start to kind of, if you are that kind of person like me, or if you have any kind of health issue going on right now, really build a connection with your body and understand that your body, your meat suit, this piece of meat right here, it wants to work with you. It wants to help you live a life that you love. It wants to help you live a life you've always desired. So start working with your body on a level of, I see you, I hear you, I understand you. Let's work together. All right. And then you've got the fire chalice here. So there is definitely an energy of meditation going on for you, pile number 2. If you've been wanting to work with your spirit guides and you haven't really known where to start, if maybe you're new with working with spirit guides, or maybe you just like have had a rough time connecting with them lately, been there. All right. I understand that vibe completely. Sometimes it feels like I'm talking to a wall. If you're in that energy right now, or maybe you just started recently working with spirit guides and you're not quite sure where to start, meditation is always a great place to start, and specifically with you, fire meditation. And what I mean by that is there's like fire rituals you can do. I often like, especially with Vishnu, if you ever work with the god Vishnu, what he like, one way of invoking when I work with him or invoking him is writing down a letter to him, like either asking him for something or writing down what you want and then burning it, right? So like that's something you can do for your guides as well. Ask or declare what it is you're wanting from them, like wanting to work with them, you know, kind of trying to like work with them, connect with them, and then burn the letter. That's loud for you because you got the fire chalice, or there's a bunch of like fire meditation on YouTube that you can also work with. Having a fire outside, of course, safely. Don't let Smokey the Bear come for y'all. I'm serious. All right, we are a Smokey the Bear stan in this house, and I do not want to see him knocking down your door. Okay, so protect, safe fire. All right, be aware of where you're doing it, but like say you're at like a bonfire or something, really kind of getting into the energy of fire, looking into fire and connecting with it. Fire is life. Fire holds so many stories, so really connecting with that energy to connect with your guides. You also got the card of gratitude, and I love this card, especially because lately I feel like I'm talking about this a ton, but it's just something that's so present in my life right now. I really recently started getting back into the book The Magic by Rhonda Burns. I talked about this in pile 1 as well, so if this card specifically resonates with you, maybe go listen to pile 1 as well. But the gratitude, I mean, the magic is all about gratitude and tuning into the energy, because to be honest with you, it can be so easy in this world, especially with the current events that are going on. When I'm filming this, it's 2022, but just in general, whenever you are seeing this, it's just easy to be pissed off. Okay, it's easy to look at the world and the current events and things that are going on and just be angry, be sad, be upset, be hurt, be disappointed. And not saying that any of those things are not valid, because your feelings are absolutely, excuse me, I have the hiccups. I just ate dinner, by the way, I'm sorry. But your feelings are absolutely valid. Like, your feelings are absolutely valid. It's okay to be frustrated sometimes. It's okay to get PO'd about what is going on in the world and wanting to make a change. It's actually a beautiful thing. But when it comes to yourself and your personal life and your bubble around you, like your day-to-day life, your day-to-day thoughts, feelings, beliefs, emotions, your guides are really just calling you to get into the attitude of gratitude. And if you want to look up The Secret, I will link it for you as well. It is such a great practice to just get you in the mindset of gratitude. Gratitude is not only important to kind of like get us in a higher vibrational state, but gratitude is also one of the main ways of manifesting, and manifesting really, really quickly. So if you're wanting a change in your life, specifically around your physical vessel, because we got the nutrition card, or specifically around your health, your wellness, and your well-being, start with gratitude. And I know that sometimes that can be really, really hard. As you know, I dealt with a chronic illness for many, 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 many years, and to a degree, it's still here with me. And it can be really hard to think about being grateful for your body, especially when it feels like it's self-sabotaging you. I got PCOS in my head just now when I was talking about that. I do also have PCOS, and so maybe I know that when we have PCOS, so many of us suffer from that. It can really be like, how can I be grateful for my body when my body's going against me sometimes? It feels that way. I know that feeling, and it can be so frustrating. I've been there so many times, and if you're going through that, just know I'm here for you. I love you. I understand. And I'm not saying to be like, everything's fine, nothing is wrong with me, everything's perfect all the time, because that's also, you know, not being honest with yourself. But it's spending some time every day, even if it's just 10-15 minutes a day, to do these gratitudes and be grateful for what you do have, right? If you have the ability to watch this video, whether you can see it, whether you can hear it, whether you can read it, whatever ability you have from watching this video right now, being grateful for those things, because the more we're grateful for our vessel, the more we gain, right? Like the more I was grateful for my body, even when it was in so much effing pain that I couldn't walk for years. I could walk, but I shouldn't have said that way. I couldn't, it's not that I couldn't walk for years. I was in serious pain for years. There were days I couldn't walk. Y'all know the tea. Okay, it was a big mess. But even on those days, I struggle with being grateful. But when I was able to be grateful, I would find something to be grateful for. Well, you know what? I'm glad at least I can hear with my ears, or I can see with my eyes, I can taste with my tongue, I can smell with my nose, I can feel with my fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's things that are just like, okay, that's dumb, I want my back to feel better, I want my stomach to feel better, I want my legs to work properly. I understand that, all right? So it's just like allowing yourself to feel your emotions with the best that you can, really finding the energy of gratitude and just being grateful for what you have. Even if it's not the best thing ever, the more you're grateful for something, the better it gets. Like if you have a really crappy job, the more you're grateful just to have a job at least. I'm not even joking. Your life will start to change and a better job will come your way. And I know that that seems impossible, and it seems like, Olivia, you're telling me to be grateful when everything kind of sucks right now. I understand, all right? I really, truly understand. And this is whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, your guides are saying, hey, whenever we can, start focusing on the things we do have in our life that we do have to be grateful for. And I promise you, you will be amazed at how much your life truly does change when you start kind of focusing on that glass half full energy. All right. The next cards we're pulling today are the Mermaid Tarot cards for you. So let's go ahead and see. And one just flew and it landed on my chesticle here. And you got the Fool. Yes, please. The Fool and the Gratitude card actually give me very similar vibes. Like these look so similar to me. I want to keep it over here. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the stance, the posture, the energy of the cards, all the clouds. Like not the Fool in most tarot cards, but the Fool in this one especially, like really gives me that vibe. Okay, you also got the High Priestess energy here. Oh my goodness, y'all are like, yes. Okay, you also got the Hanged Man. Let's see. Spirit, anything else for our beautiful green fluorite pile number 2? Knight of Swords. Okay. And the 8 of Cups. Interesting energy. Let's see. The Knight of Swords and the 8 of Cups. All right. All right. And then your bottom of the deck energy here was the Ace of Swords. I'm going to rearrange this real quick and then I'll be right back. All right, so starting right off the bat with the High Priestess here. First of all, you got 3 majors here. Like, okay, sheesh, pile number 3. You got 3 majors right off the bat. Starting with the High Priestess, this is exactly what I was saying when I was saying that your guides are wanting to connect with you through a meditative or spiritual practice. The High Priestess is all about spirituality. It is all about, in my personal opinion, I feel like it's all about spirituality. Literally, they have like an altar and they're doing a little ritual here, all right? So you can probably be someone that meditates with water and or fire, but fire is still a very loud message for me to give to you. But the High Priestess just confirms that I feel like you actually have a really insane ability to connect, and insane in a good way, all right? But a really like strong connection with your guides. And if you're like, Liv, I actually don't, like you sound crazy right now, I think it's because that part of you may have just been blocked off for a little bit, maybe a piece of time, maybe something happened and that kind of created a block within you. Whatever it is, there's definitely this energy that I kind of got suppression here as well, but you do have that connection. Your guides are there for you. Your guides do want to talk to you. They genuinely do. They genuinely want to reach out with you, reach out to you and work with you. So if you resonate with that, if you vibe with that, definitely try it, all right? Just try meditating, just try connecting with your guides in that way, and I really feel like it's the way that they're really wanting to talk with you and really wanting to work with you, and I think it'll definitely benefit you in that way as well. And then we got the Hanged Man here, and this is what we're talking about when we're talking about kind of viewing things differently, especially around the nutritional energy, especially around the way we talk to our bodies, the way we view our physical meat suit, etc. There's this need, this energy of really just seeing things from a different perspective. If you've been having a bad connection, a bad relationship with your physical vessel, or with anything that has to do with health or wellness, this is a message to really, especially because it's a major, really flip that script, all right? Really flip that script and see things from a different point of view. And ask yourself, in what way could you change? In what way could you be kinder to your body? In what way could you be grateful? In what way could you build a connection and foster a relationship with your body? And things like that, all right? You also got the Hanged Man near the fire chalice here. And so what this is showing me as well is if you've been turned off to meditation or turned off to connecting with your guides because of a past experience or because of something that has happened, try seeing it from a different perspective and understanding that everything that's kind of going on right now is trying to lead you to connect more closely and more deeply with your guides. And so if you're having a hard time doing it, give your ego a hug and say, we are okay, we are safe, we are loved, we are guided, we are protected, and just really drop those guards and allow your guides to communicate with you, allow them to speak with you, allow them to build that connection with you. And if you're having a hard time seeing it, just flip that script and understand they're there to help you, they're there to help love you and help encourage you and help get you to where you really want to go, all right? And then you got the Knight of Swords here, and I hate to be like harping on the same idea over and over again, so I'm only gonna say it like I'm trying to just like try not like repeating myself as much. But the Knight of Swords is all about committing to one idea, like committing to something, make a commitment. And I really feel like this is in regards to a healing or health journey. And again, health is relative to your physical vessel. What is healthy? Not what is societal, you know, health, what is the BMI, F that, all right? What is healthy for you and your body, and genuine health, not to look a certain way, not to appease somebody else. What is healthy for your physical vessel when it is asking you and telling you what it needs? And I feel like you're being called to commit to this idea of respecting your body, learning to work with your body, and really prioritizing your health. Health is not also just about what you consume, but you know, what kind of shows you watch that affects your physical energy, what kind of music you listen to, if it lowers your vibe or raises your vibe, how much sleep you get, the people you hang around, like all of this affects your nutritional body, all of this affects your physical vessel. So it really is about all of those things, all right? So, but I do feel like you're being called to kind of commit to yourself, and I feel like that is so hard. I feel like it's so easy to make a commitment to somebody else. Like, sure, you need me to be somewhere at 10 a.m. tomorrow, abso-freaking-lutely, I can do that for you. Or it's or to somebody else in some way, but to make a commitment to yourself, to be like, yes, I will prioritize my health and well-being. I will prioritize myself and my nutrition, everything that I am worth. I will prioritize me. That is so difficult, but you are really being called right now to set some boundaries and have like a good one-on-one time with yourself. That sounds inappropriate, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just commit to healing yourself and healing your physical vessel. You got the 8 of Cups here as well, and I actually put it back in the deck because I didn't really feel like it vibed, and it popped out again, and Spirit was saying, shh, stop, okay? Like, this is meant to be here. So this could be one specific energy that I'm tuning into here, but the 8 of Cups is all about releasing and leaving something or somebody that does not serve you. I'm gonna be very specific when I tell you that this is 100% like a very specific message. So if this does not resonate with you, take it and throw it away. But remember how I was saying nutrition, and that nutrition card is not just about, you know, what you consume and like food sense. The 8 of Cups always kind of gives me the vibe when it's depicted in this card of almost like a substance energy as well. If you're wanting to walk away from a substance, whether it be alcohol, whether it be social media, whether it be some kind of substance that is not serving your energy, regardless of what other people are doing, regardless of what society says, what is not serving you and your energy, I just get this feeling that you're trying to walk away, and Spirit is saying you can do this, and I'm here to support you through it, all right? And when you are going through that energy, when you are trying to walk away, ask your spirit guides to help you and lean on their shoulders when you're walking through this journey. But the 8 of Cups coming here is saying you're ready, all right? You're ready to leave what is not serving you, whether it be a person or a substance or like a certain energy or social media, whatever it looks like for you. You're ready to leave this energy that has not been serving you, and it's time. It's time. With the Gratitude card and the Fool card here, it's kind of cool because the 8 of Cups is all about leaving and the Fool is all about taking that next step. And to me, they look like the same person. Actually, I think they are the same. They might actually be the exact same person, because in the Eight of Cups here, it's like a woman with blonde hair wearing this like gray outfit with a little mermaid leg, and then the Fool card is the exact same thing but from the front point of view, and they also have a mermaid leg. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if it is, but it kind of looks like it to me personally, and take the message where you find it, you know what I'm saying? So this is kind of cool because the Eight of Cups is all about leaving, and it's literally nighttime, and the Fool is all about brand new starts, and it's the morning, it's the beginning. And so I feel like with leaving this energy that is not serving you, so many new opportunities and new horizons. I mean, new opportunities and I think I just meant to say new opportunities. New opportunities lie upon the horizon for you, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. The Fool is saying take that leap of faith. I know sometimes it can be scary. I know sometimes it can be hard to leave someone or something that is not serving you, but you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be living in a body that you feel good in. You deserve to have a connection with yourself that you really, truly enjoy. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to spend time with yourself, because let's be honest, people, friends, lovers, you know, family, they come and they go in this lifetime, but the one person you are stuck with 24/7, 365 days a year from beginning to end is you. So that's the most important relationship you can have, is the one with yourself. And I know that that can be the hardest one to have, but it's the most important one to have as well. And I'm not saying that you have to be like, oh my God, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and think I'm the sexiest thing that's ever walked on this earth. That would be awesome. But if you're not there yet, that's okay. It's just about respecting your body, listening to your body, and not just your physical body, but your etheric body, you know what I'm saying? Your energy, your chakras, your etheric energy that is kind of getting affected by everyone you're hanging around and the content you're consuming. So just being aware of that, and you're ready to take that leap of faith. You're ready to say goodbye to what is not serving you, and following that energy. You got the Ace of Swords. This is going to bring you new ideas. This is going to clear your head, is a message I'm getting. If this has been weighing you down, if this has been stressing you out, making this decision to leave what is not serving you and start anew. And I mean this, like, I don't know why I'm getting the message to remind you of this. I do not mean leaving this earth, all right? I don't know why. I feel like I'm about to cry, but I just got a message, and this might be for one person very specifically. Just so you know, I love that you are here, and I'm so happy you are here on this earth. And if no one else has told you that today, I will always be the one to tell you, I am so happy you are here. I'm happy you are here, and I'm so glad you are here, and that we're existing in the same time, in the same day, and the same lifetime together to get to experience and enjoy each other's energy. I'm so, so happy you are here, all right? And so I'm not saying that in that way. I'm just mostly saying, like, if you want to, I don't know, stop hanging out with someone that just consumes things that you don't really want to consume, and you know, they're hanging around people you don't really want to hang around. Respect your body, respect your soul, respect your energy, and say, you know what, I'm going to take some space. If you have not been eating for whatever reason, no judgment, but your body is hungry and it wants food, it's about listening and respecting your body and saying, you know what, you deserve to eat. I don't care what society says, I don't care what my ego says, you are worthy of food and nutrition and value, and so I will feed you. Those are big steps to take, and you deserve to take them, and that is what the Fool is showing me here. Taking this leap of faith is going to bring forth new ideas, new opportunities, new ways of thinking, and ones that are going to stick and be very beneficial for you in your future. All right, let's go ahead and see if we have any other cards for you today. These are the only ones that are not going to be linked down below for you, because these are no longer in production, and I actually have had, well, my mom has had this deck since I was about 2 years old. Some of them are the original cards, like this one here, and then the other ones my mom hodgepodge together because she's amazing, and this was actually the first oracle deck I've ever received. So this deck means a whole freaking lot to me, and I just feel like the card and the readings are always so accurate, probably because it's been in my life for 20 years or 22 years. All right, so let's go ahead and see if there are any other messages for our beautiful pile number 2 with the green fluorite here. Spirit, what do we have to say? Ooh, right off the bat. Okay. Consultant expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. 2 messages I'm getting. One, this could be a guide because they're talking to a dolphin who, yes, is an expertise in swimming, but it's also an animal, which kind of represents, at least in my beliefs, in my opinions, a spirit guide or a spirit energy there. But this could also be if you are someone who is struggling maybe with a mental health or anything like that. Consulting an expert. I have talked about this many times, either on my YouTube, on my Instagram, quite literally everywhere that I am a true believer and supporter of therapy. The amount of sweatshirts I have that says therapy is cool. I mean, and that does not equate my beliefs in therapy, but I just want you to know, like, I really believe in therapy and I promote it heavily on my channel because I think that there are people out there that have expertise. And yes, I do believe in spiritual healing as well, but I also think therapy is very beneficial. So if you are someone who would like a little extra help in that area, just do not be ashamed of going to therapy. I am still on the hunt for a good therapist. I had a really bad experience with one, and that might happen for you as well. And that's why you keep looking. Don't give up. All right, finding a good therapist might take some time, but it's very, 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 very worth it. So if that's something that you desire, if that's something that you're thinking about, definitely pursue that. If you're someone who leans more towards the metaphysical kind of healing, looking for a life coach, looking for a spiritual coach, a spiritual guide as well on this three-dimensional plane, or just connecting with your spirit guides in general and asking them for help in this area as well. There is no shame in asking for help. Y'all know I ask for it all the time, okay? From my spirit guides, from my life coach, like whoever. Like, I constantly am looking to others for help because I think some people have expertise that I don't have, and it's beautiful to learn from them. Then you got divine magic. Extra magical energy is, did I say that right? Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles, period. All right. Your guides are here. Your guides are wanting to work with you. Your guides are wanting to help you. Your guides are wanting to connect with you and help you build this connection with your physical vessel, with this time on your physical three-dimensional earth. Receive it. All right. Receive the help they're trying to give to you. Receive the energy they want to give with you. You are such a divine being, and your guides are wanting to connect with you. And like I was saying with the high priestess, I feel like y'all have this really insane, amazing power of connecting with your guides, and this is showing me that you do, because every single body here is a divine being, but you have some sort of special connection with your guides, like one of those people that can just connect with them really, really easily, and that's amazing. All right, that is amazing. You also got the mother healing. Ooh, as feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Gonna go for one of those pinpointed messages again. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, doesn't. The fact that you got this over the 8 of Cups, this energy around food, this energy around your physical vessel may have to do with some mother healing. A lot of moms, try their best and they love you and they care about you and they want to help you and heal you and support you. But when they're going through their own problems, sometimes it also ricochets and you get the effects of our mothers, body image issues or whatever they've gone through with their nutrition and their healing, and then it affects their daughters or their sons or their they thems or whoever you identify as. If you have a mother that has also struggled with body image issues, food issues, any kind of thing like that, understand that those things that she suffered, but those things that she went through are not yours to take on. You do not have to take that on. All right, I'm not here to be mean. I'm just here to remind you, like, those are not yours to take on, and sometimes it feels like they are, right? Because we see our moms and we love our moms and we want to be just like them. And so what do? We mimic, right? We mimic and we copy, and then we form eating disorders. We form bad habits with our body and right? Okay. But you do not need to take on the energy of your mother anymore. All right. And I'm not saying do not be with her. I'm not saying do not have a relationship with her. I'm just saying you do not need to take on her energy of what she's dealing with her body anymore. You are ready to release that. You are ready to heal that energy. And even if it's not with your physical body, this could be like with eating disorders. This could be like for whatever kind of connection you have with your mom. If you feel like there's an energy that needs to be healed, spend some time healing that as well. Healing an energy with your mom does not mean you communicate with her if that's not something you do. It just means healing it within yourself, going within yourself, remothering yourself, healing your inner child, healing the wounded child. Like, there's a lot that goes into that. I just want to be very, very clear that healing your connection with your mom does not mean that you have to connect with her. It does not mean you even have to talk to her about this. It's all about you and what's going on inside, all right? Let's see if there are any other cards for our beautiful pile number 2, green fluorite. Pile number 2, green fluorite. Let's see. Time to move on. Yeah. Yes, it is. All right. 8 of Cups energy, mother healing energy, the Fool energy. It's time to move on to something better. Literally, they're walking into water the exact same way. Freaking synchronicity, period. All right. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. You are ready for new energy. You are ready for new vibes, high vibe energy. And it's evident, and Spirit is saying, all right, let me show you the way. All right. Let me show you how how to get there. Let me be your navigator. Let me show you the way, show you the energy, and you can heal what is not serving you, and you can welcome in the new. The last cards we're using today are the Affirmators cards. Again, all will be linked down below. For our beautiful pile number 2 with our green fluorite, Spirit, what do you have to say for our beautiful pile number 2? Gentleness. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself, and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders, and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. So beautiful, all right? Be gentle with yourself on this journey. Be gentle with yourself as you're going through this healing. This is not always easy, all right? Growing sometimes comes with growing pains. Sorry, I'm glitching so much with y'all. I don't know what's going on, but growing often comes with growing pains. So be gentle to yourself. If you go through this energy and it kind of brings about some emotions, let them rise. Let yourself feel them. Let yourself feel and connect and move through them, all right? Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your physical vessel. Be kind to those around you. Just be gentle. Take a gentle approach at this, all right? No one is saying you have to go in with full force and do all these things and fix everything and just be 100% healed and everything's going to be perfectly fine and wonderful tomorrow, all right? This takes time and it's a journey and it's one worth taking, all right? Be gentle and kind to yourself along the way. Pile number 2, no judgment. Period. Joyville. I release myself from any and all judgment. I find my inner critic, call it to my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyways? All right, that's so beautiful. Absolutely. Release the judgment around yourself. I feel like this is the card, or this is the pile of just a lot of judgment. I feel like you are so hard on yourself. Now y'all making me want to cry. Sheesh, okay? I feel like you are so hard on yourself, and I feel like you rag on yourself so much, pile number 2. And it's just saying be kind, be gentle, be loving, because you deserve it. All right, you are worthy of so many beautiful things. You are worthy of love, kindness, respect, appreciation, respect. Did I just say that? Okay, like you are deserving of so many wonderful, amazing, beautiful things on this earth. So start to allow yourself to have those, all right? Either from others and yourself, but especially yourself, okay? Then you've got options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest, without limiting thoughts like, you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. I'm sorry. I'm quite literally glitching. I don't know why I feel like this deck specifically is all about like food and eating. This deck, I meant this pile, but it is. And that even like makes it more loud. Like, don't limit yourself, all right? Like, I know it can be hard, I know it can be triggering, but you deserve to eat good food, everything in moderation, all right? Put mac and cheese on your freaking baked potato and then eat a salad tomorrow. Like, balance, all right? Balance. I am the queen of believing that everything in moderation. I do not shame myself. This is so weird because, like, I'm just going to give you a quick little mini story. If you don't want to hear it, skip ahead a minute, 30 seconds, all right? But I'm going to give you a quick story. I literally had a dream last night. I've struggled with eating disorders my whole life, so trigger warning there. This story is not too triggering, I promise, but it can be, I guess, a little bit. I had a dream last night that somebody in my life was shaming me for eating a hash brown, and it was so triggering to me, and I woke up feeling so insecure around food. And it's so weird that we got this pile today because I've worked tirelessly to heal my energy with eating disorders. I've gone to therapy for years to heal my energy and my body and my relationship around food, and then to have this weird dream about being triggered around hash browns and someone shaming me about it was very uncomfortable and very jarring for me. And that's the visual I keep getting when I'm thinking about this pile, is someone who feels shame around certain foods, someone who restricts themselves for eating certain things. And again, that could be a very specific message, but if that is you, I want you to know, not me about to cry. Pile number 2, you are so worthy, okay? Oh my gosh. You are so worthy of eating food. You are so worthy of existing in this life. Like, you deserve to eat, okay? You deserve to eat hash browns. You deserve to eat baked potatoes. You deserve to eat mac and cheese. You deserve to eat all the good things in life, because life is how you make it, okay? Not to quote Hannah Montana, but life's what you make it. So let's make it rock, okay? Like, you deserve to live a good life. You deserve to eat good food. Like, you deserve it, all right? So no more restricting, no more binging if that's what you do. Like, no more. Treat your body with love and respect and kindness, because you deserve it, all right? And if you're that pile, if you're the half of this pile that doesn't resonate with that, just know that your life is full of many options, so don't limit yourself on what you can have, all right? I'm being called to pull the top card for you here. And you got worthiness, period. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve it and accept it. And damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're thinking of something else. And then I'll very quickly run away, okay? And it's a cat drinking cream. Treat yourself, all right? Treat yourself to love. You are so worthy. You are so worthy, pile number 2. I mean, every single one of you is worthy. And then I'm not even kidding. I just looked at my watch and it's 818 right now. All right, 8. Synchronicity, claiming it in right now. You are worthy. I'm so sorry. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of respect. You are worthy of eating the food you desire. I'm going to go get off this reading and go eat some ice cream because I deserve it. Like, your body is amazing. Your body is a wonderful divine thing. It is a suit of meat that wants to work with you and heal you. So don't treat it poorly anymore, all right? Now y'all making me cry. No more. You deserve love. You deserve respect. And I'm talking to your physical vessel right now, okay? Yes, your soul too. But I'm saying, like, vessel to vessel right now. Like, your vessel deserves to be treated kindly. Your vessel deserves to be treated with love because you deserve it, all right? So no more. Please, if you haven't heard it from anybody else, it's coming from me. You deserve to be treated with love, kindness, respect, and treat your body the way it deserves to be treated, all right? Oh my God, pile 2. Y'all got me in my feels hardcore. All right, pile number 2. I hope this resonated with you. Geez, I need to, like, take a minute. Oh my gosh. If it did, please feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know. I love interacting with you and I love seeing how this video helps and how it resonates if it does. Also, please subscribe if you would like to. Subscribing to my channel helps me out so much. So if you would like to help my channel out in that way, I would greatly appreciate it always. All right. Also, giving a thumbs up, turning notification bell on makes a huge difference. As a couple of reminders, I do have a Patreon, which is Lives Light. I do offer one-on-one private readings done via Zoom at www.marinatarot.com. And don't forget, for the entire month of March 2022, I'm offering 10% off all of my 1-hour readings done via Zoom using the code GRATEFUL. On this channel, I do accept both tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Neither are ever required nor an expectation. Just receive with so much joy, love, and gratitude. And honestly, it's one of the main reasons and one of the main ways of you contributing that I'm able to continue to do this full time and pump out more content for you. I also wanted to remind you that I am doing daily cards of encouragement both on YouTube, Lives Light, or on Instagram, Lives Light under Reels, YouTube under Shorts. If you want a 60-second pick-me-up every single day for the month of March, I am doing a daily card of encouragement there as well, all right? Pile number 2, I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for all of your love, your support, your kindness, and your generosity. It never goes unnoticed or unfelt. You are amazing, and I'm so happy that me and you are existing on this earth at the same time. I love you endlessly, all right? Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright, and I will see you cuties for my next video. Bye. All right, last and never but least, pile number 3 with our beautiful selenite palm stone here. I am actually filming your pile the next morning because I really just wanted to give you my freshest energy. So if my voice sounds a little cracky, it's just because it's bright and early. All right, but I wanted you to have my most real, my most fresh energy for y'all, all right? So you got the beautiful selenite palm stone that gives me major dragon scale vibes, which we love to see it. The first cards I pulled for you today, wow, you got a lot of these. I was not not expecting that. We pulled some Dragon Wisdom Oracle cards for you here today just to kind of gauge the general energy of the reading that we're going into. As a reminder, we're just tuning into an urgent message from Spirit, whatever it looks like for you, whatever questions on your mind, all right? And as always, all the decks I use are going to be linked below, minus one, which has an exception, and I will tell you why when we get there. So let's go ahead and tune in and see what the cards have to say. The first card you got is Rose, Universe. Oh, you got some powerful cards here. Water Chalice, and Scars. And immediately my fur baby came up to say hello. We'll see if he can avoid the fire. All right, Leo, honey, just stay over here and all will be well. Thank you. Alright, so if you are new to my channel, this is my fur baby Leo. He is obsessed with fire, so we'll have to watch him. If he can respect the distance, then he will be fine. If not, I will have to blow out the candle. Alright, but this is also a very positive omen for a lot of you, him being here. So I do not kick him off. I know that it does not match the vibe or whatever, okay? But he is the vibe here on this channel, so we let him be. Okay, so you got quite a few interesting cards here. I can't really see. You got Rose, Universe, Water Chalice, and Scars. So it's actually kind of funny because Rose and Scars go back to back in the actual book, like because of it goes in alphabetical order. So seeing that here lined up is even more prominent because Rose is all about tuning in and tapping into your heart chakra. All right, so if you have come to this reading today and your heart has been hurting, your heart has been aching, whether it is a literal heart pain, maybe you have a heart condition like high blood pressure or heart disease or anything like that, or if this is a metaphorical message for healing your heart chakra, if you feel like your heart chakra has been out of sync lately, if you feel like it's been hard for you to really feel things, feel the good, the bad, everything, or if it's been like you feeling too much of one thing, whatever it looks like, if your heart has been hurting, your dragons want to help you and your dragons want you to kind of really prioritize your connection with your heart chakra. I myself am really bad at this as well. I feel like I really don't like to prioritize my heart chakra because then I feel things and I'm like, no, I'm trying not to feel things. But a deep connection with your heart chakra is really, really, really important. And that's what the Rose card is kind of coming in to remind you of today, is that you are a being of divine love. You are a being of so much magic and so much energy. And we really need to let ourselves feel that power that we hold. Man, this got all messed up, didn't it? Oh, man. And I really do feel like that's what the Rose card is kind of representing here, is that you are a being of divine love. You are a being that holds so much magnitude inside of you. And I know it can be scary to feel things. I know it can be adversive to want to feel things, but the Rose card is coming in and saying, you deserve to feel things. That is my cat literally going potty now. And I'm not even going like in his litter box. And I'm not even going to lie. I kind of get a message from that as well, of like, my cat was just here. He came, he said hello. We'd love to see him. All right. He is our homie here on this channel. But then he goes and he immediately takes a shit, okay? And what that shows me is that you are ready to release something. I don't know what is not serving you in this moment, but there is something that really needs to be released at this time, because Leo came and said hello, and then he's like, I gotta go take a poo. And what that's showing me is that there is some shit in your life that needs to be let go. There is some things in your life that are ready to be released, ready to be dumped off at the pool, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, let go of what is not serving you. Release what is not serving you, and embrace the things that are good for you. Embrace your heart chakra, embrace the feelings of your life, embrace all the good things that you deserve. You are a being of love and you deserve to receive love, all right? And then with the universe card paired right here, I just keep getting this message to remind you that you're a divine being. I don't know why, but I get this message to remind you that you are a divine being made of literal cosmos, and you are only limited to what you think you are limited to, right? Like, we are only limited by our thoughts. We are only limited by our thoughts and what we think we are worth, because this is not a limiting universe. When we truly, truly look at it, you are able to achieve anything you set your mind out to. You're able to manifest so much abundance, so many goals into reality. And the one thing that limits us is ourself. And the universe card is calling you out here just a tiny bit and saying, hey, you are a freaking co-creator of the universe. You can create the world you've always wanted to live in. You can create your own personal YO universe that makes you happy, that brings you joy, that makes you excited about waking up in the morning. Waking waking up in the morning, okay? Good of all harm to none. You are a cosmic being full of light universes, light cosmos, light stars inside of you, and start tuning into your abilities, all right? I may also have some people here who are interested in tuning into their spiritual gifts. If you called on this pile because you're like, I want to talk to my spirit guides about how to tune into my gifts, the universe card is here to remind you that you are definitely someone with a lot of spiritual gifts. And I think all of us have spiritual gifts, but sometimes we have a hard time connecting with them and tuning into them. The universe card here is showing you that you are literally, like, you're not just connected to this physical three-dimensional earth and Mama Gaia. You are connected to cosmos, light beings. You might be from a different planet, like a starseed or a Pleiadian or a Lemurian, like whatever resonates with you. There's that heavy energy here, not heavy in a bad way, but just, I get almost like tongue-tied when talking about that energy because I think it's so much deeper than I'm able to really touch on. So I definitely might have some star seeds. I definitely might have some light workers tapping in here. And the universe card is just saying, if you're wanting to connect with those abilities within yourself, if you're wanting to tune into those gifts that you have, ask your guides to help show you, ask your guides to help connect with you and really take you to those places if you want to journey or, you know, tap into the galaxies, tap into the cosmos, tap into the other star constellations and systems that are out there, like Pleiades or Lemuria, etc. All right. And then you got the water chalice. And this is why I was also tuning into like Lemuria or Pleiades, really, because Lemuria especially is a place that used to have the most crystal clear blue water that really has ever existed. And a lot of times Lemurians find a lot of comfort near a body of water or crave a body of water. And I kind of feel that same vibe with Pleiades. So if you do feel resonated with the Lemurians, this is definitely your pile. And that could be a very specific message for one person. I'm definitely tuning in people right now that are like, Liv, what the hell is a Lemurian? It is I don't even know how to explain it actually. It was a place that no longer exists now, but their people still, you know, planted things, seeds, and people to kind of bring their messages and bring their memories back to life kind of thing. But the water chalice is also all about meditation. The water chalice is all about connecting with your guides. If you've been trying to figure out how to connect with your guides and you came to this video for that reason, you're being called to meditate by a body of water, whether that is meditating by a literal body of water, a lake, a river, an ocean, a sea, or whether it is doing a water meditation, which it can be listening to water sounds on YouTube while you meditate, taking a meditative or cleansing shower or bath, like really whatever it looks like for you, good of all harm to none. All right, but I am just getting this sense to tell you to kind of spend that time connecting with your spirit guides near water. Water holds life, all right? Water holds life, it holds memories, it holds connections, and it is a very powerful energy to be around. And so if you want to connect with your spirit guides, just try doing it right now by a body of water, whatever body of water you can. Even if you just set out a glass or a cup of water and look into that glass of water and ask your guides to speak to you, okay? And then you also got the scars card here, and that's what I wanted to go, and I kind of wanted to tie those two things into the rose. The scars card, it's deep, okay? So just a pretty little, I guess, a warning here. The scars card really and truly talks about addressing the things in our life. And remember when I said my cat needed to go take a poop, okay? Addressing the things in our life that has kind of come and left these scars and then releasing them. Scars are hard because they leave marks on us, whether it is literal scars, like scars on our body, or whether it is metaphorical scars, like the ones we get from experiences. Scars leave marks, and it's hard because it's a constant reminder of what you went through. When you see that mark, it's like, oh my God, that is equated to this trauma that I went through, right? And when the scar card comes up, it is here to remind you that the scars you have are not a burden. The scars you have are not a reason to make you less lovable. The scars you have are not a reason to excuse somebody for treating you poorly. The scars you have were an experience you once experienced in your life. And what you do with that experience is entirely and 100% up to you. But your scars do not control you. Your scars were a piece of you, sure. And they're good to look at and say, you know what? This thing happened and it happened and now it's done and I can leave it in the past. But you do not have to let your scars weigh you down. You do not have to let the things that you went through Oh, that was my cat. That's still my cat, still pooping. You do not have to let the things that you went through, the things that you've gone through, affect or set your life out on one certain path, unless that's what you choose to do. But that is not something that you are, how do I even word this? Like, your scars do not negatively affect your life unless we allow them to, all right? Because yes, they happened. Yes, they sucked. Yes, they hurt, but we're able to release that now. And that's what the Rose card coming in here is saying as well, is like, the scars hurt and they cut deep and it sucks, but we can fill that space with love. We can look at those things, those experiences, no matter how ugly, no matter how terrible, with an eye of, okay, that happened, but it's not now, right? That happened to me, but it's gone. I release it. I release, I release, I release. I view it for what it was, and now I release you. I see you for what you were, but now I release you, all right? And my cat just taking so many poops while doing your reading, and I normally keep my door closed, but it's open today, and so the fact that we could like literally hear him digging through the litter showed me like, you are ready to release some shit. Okay, pile number 3, I'm feeling the need to definitely get some more clarification here, because I feel like there's just some things being unsaid. So let's go ahead and use the Mermaid Tarot cards here for our beautiful pile number 3 with our selenite palm stone here. Pile number 3, what do we have to say for our beautiful pile number 3? Spirit, please speak loudly, clear me, tune me, and through me. I feel like my hands and my body is just like not working today. I don't know what is going on. All right, the Sun card, beautiful. What did we get here? The King of Pentacles. All right, our beautiful pile number 3 with our selenite palm stone here. King of Wands, lots of king energy. Okay, cutie. Okay, cutie. Let's see what else we have for our beautiful pile number 3. Spirit, do you have any other messages for our beautiful pile number 3? You did get quite a few dragon cards. They might not say as much for the tarot, and that is totally okay. You also got the 2 of Cups. And let's see what else. Any other messages? Ooh. Okay, we got a flyer. And the Lovers. Okay, not really surprising because you also got the 2 of Cups, which in my opinion is like the minor to the Lovers. Okay, cool. Let's talk about this. So we're going to start actually with the Lovers and the 2 of Cups. Okay, so the Lovers card normally depicts one person with another person, but in this deck specifically, it is actually one person with themselves, and they're quite literally looking into the mirror. So what this is showing me is that with this Rose card, I definitely felt like there was some suppression with the heart chakra. There was some suppression with allowing ourselves to truly feel our emotions without judgment. And the Lovers card is saying, take that time, all right? Take that time to build a connection with yourself. Take that time to build that relationship with yourself. If it's hard to look at yourself or think about yourself or just have a connection with yourself after whatever happened with the Scar card, kind of building up that resistance towards that, take a few deep breaths and ask your guides to help you. This does also, in my opinion, represent quite literally mirror work. So if you've thought about mirror work is definitely a very beneficial tool as well. And it can be even harder when you have scars, because when you look at your body, when you look at yourself, those things get brought up. And I know it's going to not be like the most fun or the most comfortable thing in the world. Wow, so much is happening with my throat chakra right now too. But when you look at yourself and you can see those aspects of yourself, you can see the literal physical scars on your body or the metaphorical scars on the inside of your body. When you look at yourself and you see yourself and you still tell yourself, I love you, I care about you, you're deserving of love, it does get easier, all right? It truly, truly does. The Lovers does, however, still represent a sense of love and harmony and connection, as well does the Rose card. Sorry, I'm switching real quick. As well as the Rose card, and you got the 2 of Cups here. So if there is a connection in your life, and maybe you, sorry, finish your sentence first, Liv. If there is a connection in your life that you've been kind of thinking about lately, maybe one that you've really wanted to pursue, maybe you have feelings for somebody and you really just feel like it's going to be a good connection and you want to reach out with them. Oh my God, so much is happening with my throat chakra. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. But there's that bit of suppression, whatever happened with the scar. Maybe it had to do with relationships, or maybe it has to do with making you feel like you don't deserve being in a healthy, happy, committed relationship, or maybe it makes you feel like you don't deserve someone that treats you well, whatever. Going through this releasement, realizing that you are deserving of love, realizing that you do deserve to have the rose, realizing that you do deserve to feel good about yourself and good with another person. I really do feel like a beautiful, harmonious, loving connection is going to be brought by from that, okay? Because you also got the 2 of Cups here, and the 2 Two of Cups does represent a very harmonious connection, a very harmonious energy. And I feel like this is being placed around the scars as well. I feel like this may have been something that is just hard for you to kind of connect to. Maybe you're someone who's always wanted a relationship, but it's just like one of those things that feel almost impossible. And I have been there as well, all right? I had a lot of childhood trauma around relationships when I was younger, and that kind of made it hard for me to want to date men, right? It made it hard for me to want to be in committed relationships with men. It made me hard to want to just kind of be in those intimate moments with them, and that can be really, really hard. So if there's a part of you that feels like, oh my gosh, I just don't even want to be in a relationship, but I do, but I don't, but I do, but I don't, I don't know how I feel, I don't know what to do, take a deep breath and ask your guides to help you release this energy, because once you continue to go through that lover's energy, that rose energy and releasing that scars energy, and then yes, going through the lovers with the heart chakra, I mean, my gosh, well, yes, that's true too. With the heart chakra and going through the mirror work, I really do feel like it's going to bring about an energy where you realize you deserve this love, you realize you deserve this connection, and it's going to bring forth a lot of healing here. And this connection is going to be one that's going to benefit you, and it's going to bring you that nourishment and that enrichment. So welcome it when it does come. You also got two kings here, so I'm just going to go ahead and cover the obvious real quick. Whatever happened with the scar energy, whatever happened that makes you feel like you don't really deserve love, this could be related to a father or paternal energy in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean that it's a literal father figure, but it could be like someone who had a paternal energy over your life. All right, and if that doesn't resonate with you, take it and throw it away. That's totally okay. I just can't ignore both the king energy here, and we're talking about all these scars and these things and these traumas, etc. All right, and if that is something that you've been going through, again, realizing and releasing that their thoughts, their beliefs, their opinions, their actions, what they have done to you actually had nothing to do with you, and it is not a reflection of who you are. It is not a reflection of what you deserve. All it is a reflection of their insecurities, their weaknesses, and they have projected that onto you. Is it okay? No. Is it acceptable? No. Is what they did all right? No. Did you deserve it? No. And is it your fault? No. All it means is that they were projecting their BS onto you, and that was 100% not okay, but it was nothing to do with you. It was not a reflection of you or who you are or who you have become. All right. Just a quick message for whoever needed to hear it. Now, if that isn't for you, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, both of them are very, very strong, confident energy. And we also got the King of, like, I don't know why I was just saying that, but they're both very strong and confident energy. And when we see the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles together, this shows me that there is this confidence that kind of wants to arise within you, especially with the Universe card here, because the Universe also gives me that very strong, confident energy. And I do feel like these are aspects of yourself that are also going to come forth and come out when you tune into your heart chakra. They're going to come forth and come out when you tune into who you have always been. The Universe card also represents like being a universal warrior. And what that means is like not just this life form, this life here on this three-dimensional earth needs our help, but like other places, other planets, other galaxies need your help as well. And if that resonates with you as well, definitely take that, all right? And ask your guides to show you how, because the King of Wands is in like a warrior stance. The King of Wands is the king of the freaking sea. It gives me major Shark Boy vibes, but like Shark Man vibes. Like, you know, in Shark Boy, like you look back on his life later and he's the king of the ocean. All right, and that's kind of what King of Wands gives me, like major Shark Boy grown up vibes. And that kind of gives me the Universe vibes as well, of like kind of taking control, taking command, taking control back of your life. If you feel like your life has been in control of somebody else lately or some other energy lately, it is time for you to call back your power. That's a loud message I'm getting for you. Call back your power and become the king again. All right, and again, king does not equal he. King equals just this energy of confidence, structure, security. All right, and that's what I'm seeing here with you as well, especially the Wands and the Pentacles. Those are very grounded, like very, very grounded, very tethered, very like set, secure vibes. And that's what I feel like is going to arise for you. Now, this could be another person you want in your life if you're desiring somebody who's strong, confident, brave, secure. That's definitely an energy you can manifest into your life. But I just also feel like this represents the energy of you and who you are and who you are becoming. I feel this energy of you kind of coming into your own skin, coming into your own power again. The King of Wands represents a bunch of creative power, being aware, being in charge, being aware of the power that they hold. And I feel like this is going to come with you as well. You're going to become aware that, like, I'm honestly getting Captain Marvel vibes. And if you do not like that movie, don't resonate with it, that's totally fine. And if you've never seen that movie, plug your ears or skip ahead like 3 minutes, okay? But I'm honestly getting Captain Marvel vibes. When Captain Marvel was really treated actually really poorly, she got her whole life stolen from her, and then, you know, was mind manipulated for years and years and years. That builds trauma, okay? That quite literally builds trauma in her life. And she always thought she was only worth this percent, right? She only thought she was worth this much. But when she finally realized who she was, when she finally looked at those scars, and instead of looking at those scars, she didn't let them identify her. She didn't let them control her. She said, what if I don't need you, right? What if this scar you put behind my ear, what if I don't need you? And she removed it. She said, I don't need you. Have no power over me anymore. And she became the most freaking badass Captain Marvel superhero that has ever freaking existed. And like, what the heck? She's more powerful than anything ever. And she's amazing, right? Like, she became so much more powerful when she released what was not serving her. When she said, the burdens you've placed upon me are yours, not mine. When she said, the things you have said to me, the things you have done to me are a reflection of you, not me. I do not need to take that on. I have been operating with one hand tied behind my back, and now I'm done. I am powerful. I am brave. I am strong. Let me be. And then so she was, right? She became her own power. She became an amazing cosmic galaxy being. And that was because she looked at those scars and said, not only do you not control me, but you have no power over me anymore, and I'm going to be free. And so she was. And that's definitely the vibe I'm getting here as well. The King of Pentacles does also represent financial security. So if that's something you've been desiring, if that's something you've been looking for, definitely be open to receiving that as well. Your guys might want to work with you and connect with you on how to kind of create that more financial security for you in your life. It's just a message I'm getting. If this person that has come into your life has made you feel like you don't deserve security, take it back, take that power back. That is not true. You do deserve to feel safe. You do deserve to feel happy. You do deserve to feel secure, not just financially, but just in life. You do deserve that energy. If you're seeking physical securement, your guides are wanting to help you get to a place where you can have that, a way for you to feel that. Just so you know, just like a little disclaimer, and this is definitely not for everybody, but it could be for somebody. I always in my description include a safety hotline in case you ever are in need of help, and it can get you there very, very quickly. All right. So yeah, that was kind of heavy, but I hope you got the message that I was trying to say. Then we got the Sun card here, and the Sun card is so beautiful because the Sun card is showing us that if you've been going through a hard time, if this has been weighing so heavy on your heart, I feel like it's weighing heavy on mine, so it might have been weighing heavy on your heart. If this has been weighing you heavy on you, if this has been stressing you out, if it's been causing you a lot of, you know, stress, worries, doubts, fears, etc., your guides are saying that it is coming to an end because there's a beautiful, bright horizon ahead of you. The Sun card represents just tuning into joy, and so many beautiful sun-risen mornings lie ahead for you. This is also pretty cool because right now we are about to enter into spring very soon. I feel like it's coming up kind of soon. All right, and so we're about to enter into the spring season where the sun comes back for a lot of us here in the States. All right, the sun comes, Leo, oh my God. My cat's being very rambunctious right now. So if you want to work with a spirit guide, think about a cat, think about an animal spirit guide as well. But the sun just is coming back into our lives, all right? It also represents, for my opinion, kind of tuning into your inner child, because the sun card is always represented by like little children and children playing in the sun. And what this shows me is like, it's time for you to tune back into your inner child. If you feel like your childhood was ripped off, or if you feel like your childhood was taken from you from whatever happened with this situation, it's time for you to claim back that power. All right, loud, like, I don't even know what else to call this, like loud mantra for you is claim back your power. Claim it, okay? Claim back your power because you deserve to have it. The next cards I'm pulling for you today are, these are the Mermaid Oracle cards, and these are the only ones I cannot link because one, they are not in production anymore, and if they are, it's going to be like hundreds of dollars for like one deck, and I don't want to just offer one deck to one person, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to link these for you, but these ones are actually really, really special to me because these have been in my family for at least 22 years. And so some of them are like the original cards, and then some of them my mom like hodgepodge together to make these cards for me. Like she taped them and just kind of created them for me, which was really, really cool, really sweet, and really awesome. So they are not going to be linked for you, but these cards do mean like the world to me, so I love using them. So let's go ahead and see for our beautiful pile number 3 with our selenite palm stone. Spirit, what additional messages do we have to say? Pile number 3 with our beautiful selenite palm stone. Oh my gosh, this card went flying. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Yes, please. Okay, if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling scared, if you've been feeling worried, you are surrounded by divine magic right right now. All we have to do is reach out though, all right? Because sometimes we ask for magic and then we don't really allow ourselves to receive it, or sometimes we don't ask at all. You got the universe card and the divine magic card here. Your guides are wanting to reach out to you. Your guides are wanting to connect with you, but you have to allow them to help you. And you also have to ask them, all right? Reach out to them. Don't be scared of reaching out to them. Don't be scared of connecting with them. They want to help you. They want to work with you. You also got positive energy. Surround yourself with positive energy, positive people, situation. Oh my gosh, live. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. All right, that goes hand in hand with the sun card here. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Besties, so much is happening to my physical vessel when we were doing this reading. What the heck? Do y'all see that? Like, that is crazy. Oh my goodness. And that like really looks like the sun card to me too, which is so beautiful. Surround yourself with those positive people, all right? I know, sorry, my camera cut me off, all right? But I know that sometimes we can't always control or choose who we live around. We can't always control or choose the environment we stay around. But to the best of your abilities, really prioritize the energy that you have in your life. All right, if you're hanging around friends that don't serve you, change your friend group. If you're hanging around people that don't serve you, change those people in your life, all right? And what I mean is like, say you're still living at home and you can't necessarily choose not to be with your parents. Who do you spend time with at school though, right? Like, who do you spend time with when you're not at home? All right, what kind of TV shows do you watch? What media do you consume? All that jazz does still greatly affect your energy. And if you do have the ability or the privilege to control who you get to stay around, choose them wisely, okay? If you have friends who you're just like, man, every time I'm around them, I feel drained, stop being around them. Or if you watch certain TV, media, movies that every time you watch it, you feel depressed, drained, sad, anxious, whatever, maybe don't consume that content as much, especially not right now, because there is this positive horizon ahead of you. And it's really important to prioritize spending that time and spending that, like that effort into the energy of positivity, all right? The last card you got for this is dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. You got this with the King of Pentacles here. So I do feel like this could definitely be somebody's goals for business, somebody's goals for like dreaming of, you know, being their own boss, being their own, I want to put this where you can kind of see the King of Pentacles too. So I'm going to like totally mess this up. All right, being your own boss, being your own self-employed person, or just really being successful in the field of whatever it is that you're desiring, because the King of Pentacles is often about career, success, finances, and abundance. And with the dream big card there and the fact that she's wearing green, this just really shows me that like you are ready to see yourself succeeding. If this scar, if this person, if this experience you went through made you feel like you don't deserve success in this world, that is absolutely not true. And if no one has told you that today, it'll be me. All right, and I'm also getting a second message here that maybe this wasn't a person, maybe this was an experience. Maybe you already tried doing something big in business and it failed, and now you have that scar and you're like, never again. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to dream big again. Good of all harm to none. It's time for you to dream big and see yourself succeeding. See yourself thriving in the field of your choice. See yourself being an incredibly successful, you know, designer, maker, baker, whatever you want to be, life coach, teacher, singer, dancer, creator, like whoever you want to be. See yourself dreaming big and see yourself succeeding. This is also the message of visualization, all right? Because we did get the water chalice. We're not looking past that. And you got a lot of watery energy here as well. And so this is also about the energy of visualizing your dreams into reality, which is a very powerful manifestation technique. So if you feel the energy of visualizing your dreams, your goals, please do so. It's very successful. You can make a vision board, all right? If you don't have a literal vision board that you can use, you can also use Pinterest. To me, I'm sorry, I'm getting water real quick. To me, Pinterest is like a vision board online, because you can pin all these things and see them all the time that are really great, and you can definitely cater those towards your manifestation. So if you don't have the ability of making a literal vision board right now, try it with Pinterest. Okay, if you would like to like for me, when I want to live in a certain apartment or a certain home, I will drive by that location, not by the actual house because I don't want to be creepy, but by like the location of where that home is located all the time, because I want to get in the visualization of like, oh, this is my drive home from work, all right, or this is my drive home from the store, or this is how I drive here, this is what it looks like, this is the life, this is the vibe. So if you want to live somewhere specific, drive by that energy, all right? I'm not saying to stalk that home, that's super creepy, don't do that, but just drive by the neighborhood, all right? Get a feel for what it would be like to live there, okay? If you want to have a certain car, go test drive it. If you want to buy a certain outfit, go try it on and take photos of yourself in it. Get in the energy of visualization, okay? The last cards I'm pulling for you today are the Affirmators Oracle cards here for our beautiful pile number 3 with our selenite palm stone. Spirit, what do we have to say? Pile number 3 with our beautiful selenite palm stone here. All right, nature. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods, smell those flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff. But you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot, okay? Go spend some time out with Mama Gaia. Go spend some time out with nature, definitely with the earth. I mean earth, well, yeah, technically, like the earth of the King of Wands, which represents all about like fire and energy, and the King of Pentacles, which represents the energy of earth. So definitely go outside, get grounded, spend some time with Gaia, meditate. All right, go by a body of water and meditate, cutie, or just spend some time in that water. All right, spend some time cleansing your energy, spending some time with Mama Gaia, because she wants to work with you. If you don't know where to really start with spirit guides, Mama Gaia is a great... Oh, that's the door. Give me 1 second. If you want to spend some time with the spirit guide and you don't know where to start, Mama Gaia is always a great place to start, all right? What other cards do we have for our beautiful pile number 3 with our selenite palm stone here? Spirit, what else do we have to say for our beautiful pile number 3? Oh my gosh. They went flying. What the heck? Give me 1 second. Oh, all right. The one that went flying is ideal partnership. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships are working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. Okay, and it is Merlot and Brie. Excuse me. This is so beautiful because I was talking about with the Lovers card and with the Two of Cups that I truly do feel like a really divine connection is in the cards for you. I really do feel like with the Two of Cups and the Lovers energy here that there is this connection of partnership. There is this ideal energy of just connecting with your true pair, your OTP, okay? And I really do feel like that is in the cards for you, is connecting with someone that gets you, that gets your vibes, that feels you, that just understands you and knows you. And this is confirmed here with that. All right, so if you're scared of getting in a relationship or you're scared of even having a close friend, ask your guides to help heal those wounds and help remind you that you are worthy. You do deserve such an awesome 100% beautiful connection, and it definitely is wanting to be there for you. So when you are ready, open up. All right, the last card you got for today is worthiness. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness, and I deserve and accept it. I am worthy of ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it, and damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're thinking of something else. And then I'll run away very quickly, all right? You are worthy of ultimate happiness. You are worthy of love and success. You are worthy and deserving of so many beautiful, amazing, and harmonious things out of and in this life. So be open and willing to receive those because you deserve them, all right? You actually got the bottom of the deck energy as well, and I can't stop looking at it, so we're going to read the last card here today. Strength. You are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack, okay? This is beautiful. You are so strong, pile number 3. And I know that sometimes it doesn't feel that way when we go through something so traumatic or so dark. It makes us kind of feel weak or vulnerable or whatever. But your guides are coming in to remind you that you are actually so freaking strong. You are strong. You are powerful. You are resilient. And sometimes we go through these terrible things and it doesn't ever mean it's a reflection of you or who you are. Sometimes we go through these big horrible burdens and they leave scars and marks and bruises and wounds, and it never means that that is who you are, that that is a reflection of you, all right? Because you are divine, you are beautiful, you are magical, you are mystical, and you deserve nothing but greatness, happiness, love, and success, all right? And if no one else has told you today, you are worthy, and I'm so happy you are here, and I'm so grateful that you are here on this earth with me at the exact same time, and we are coexisting together, all right? Pile number 3, I love you. I'm so grateful for you. I adore you. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Commenting, subscribing, and giving a thumbs up on my channel make a huge difference for me and my channel's growth. So if you would like to help contribute into my channel growth in that way, it is so appreciated. So thank you so much. I wanted to remind you that I do have a Patreon, which is Liv's Light. I do offer private one-on-one tarot readings done via Zoom at www.marinastarot.com. And don't forget, for the entire month of March 2022, I am offering 10% off all of my 1-hour private tarot readings done via Zoom using the coupon code GRATEFUL. I do also want to let you know that on this channel, I accept both tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. None are required or expected. Just received with so much joy, love, and gratitude. And they really make a huge difference for me, and I just really appreciate them. So again, do not feel like you have to do that. It is just a way of giving gratitude, I guess you could say. So thank you so much, those of you who have. I genuinely appreciate it, but again, it is not required nor expected. And I want to give one last reminder that right now, for the month of March, I am doing daily cards of encouragement here on YouTube as well, under my shorts, or on Instagram. It's Liv's Light on Instagram as well, under Reels. Daily cards of encouragement every single day for the month of March, all right? Pile number 3, I love you. I'm so grateful for you being here. I hope you know how loved and truly, truly, truly appreciated you are on this earth, all right? Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright. And I will see you cuties for my next video. Bye!